Hello, and welcome to the first ever webinar from Far East Land Bridge. Today, we're going to cover some of the basic facts about our company, then go into some of the details about our new services, and finally, we will answer any questions you may have via the comment section attached to this video. So first, FELB's company structure. We are a rail operator specialized in Eurasian transportation of containers from the Far East to Russia and Europe, and vice versa using the Trans-Siberian rail freight connection. Our clients can gain significant financial advantages from the short transit time of 14 to 22 days. In 2007, we began as a small venture with private investors to create a viable rail option between Asia and Europe. At that time, there was nothing like this, as a majority of the cargo logistics was transported via either sea or air. However, over years of hard work, we were able to reduce the transit times from over a month down to just 2 weeks and seriously reduce the cost for transporting goods via rail. Our now mother company, RGD Logistics, took an interest in us and bought over 75% of the company's stock in 2012. This has allowed us to grow far beyond anything we could have ever dreamed. FELB is located in Cyprus, with our main office located in Vienna at FELB, Austria, and we also have our main Asian office in Shanghai, China. Over the years, we've expanded our services from just a few projects in 2007 to growth to weekly eastbound and westbound services by 2010. In 2011 and 2012, we began expanding to options for import and export in Central European and STAN countries. By 2014, we had introduced our very first speed trains from China to Europe and vice versa with a 14-day transit time, and also we began our LCL services for our trains. In 2015, we added more regular trains from Shenzhou, Changsha, and Shenyang. Then, in 2016, we began offering LCL from Hamburg to Shenzhou, and we expanded our services to Italy with a new office in Milan and additional routes and on-carriage options throughout Italy. Over the past 2 years, we've been working on fine-tuning our services and developing stable and consistent routes all over Europe and Asia with the addition of Taiwan, South Korea, and Japan. Just a few quick facts about FELB you may not know. Firstly, we have a stock of nearly 5,000 containers and also have access to more than 65,000 containers through our partners at TransContainer. In terms of turnover and volumes, you can see we have more than doubled our amounts with an 85 million difference since 2014 and over 45,000 in TEU volumes. As mentioned before, FELB has multiple offices throughout the world, including China, including Vienna, Duisburg, Hamburg, Warsaw, Milan, Moscow, Vostochny, and all over China, with our main Asian offices being in Beijing and Shanghai. We also have sales contacts located across Europe to offer support in more than 30 languages. As you can see, our services spread across Europe and Asia, with our main departures and destinations being in Warsaw, Hamburg, Duisburg, Milan, Moscow, Chengchun, Shenyang, Changsha, Shenzhou, Ganzhou, and Shillong. We also offer on-carriage to virtually any location in Central Europe, Russia, China, Japan, South Korea, and import and export solutions to CIS and STAN countries. So, one interesting fact about FELB is that we are a completely neutral rail operator. This means that our customers can receive totally non-biased bookings and not have to compete with larger companies with bigger volumes and more bookings. If you are a small forwarding company who needs to get your client's cargo from point A to point B, then we are the operator for you. Another point is that we only work with forwarders, which further allows us to specialize our services and reduce time spent booking containers on the train. Some of the main industries that we have used our services through forwarders over the years are automotive companies from Germany, raw materials from across Asia and Europe, electronics from China and Japan, fashion from Italy, and e-commerce and promotional cargo from around the globe. Now we are going to introduce one of our newest services, the eastbound speed train from Duisburg to Jeju. I will go over all of the details about the service and information you need to book the trains. So, all of the basic information you need to know about this train is here. The train departs every week on Tuesdays and has a 16 to 18-day transit time. We've been operating this service since April of 2018, and currently we are offering special rates until the end of July. Please contact our sales department for more information about this. On the European side of the map, we can offer many pre-carriage options for the service from nearly everywhere in Europe: Italy, Poland, Germany, Austria, Hungary, Czech Republic, Denmark, France, and even the UK. This train doesn't just go to Jeju. We offer both pre and on carriage options for Duisburg to Jeju. Also in Jeju, we give customs clearance support for your cargo. With an attractive transit time, we can offer viable solutions to Japan, Taiwan, and South Korea, covering cities such as Nagoya, Yokohama, Tokyo, Osaka, and Kobe. Our pricing concept for this route is different than most of our European routes. We offer all-in railing pricing for both FCL and LCL cargo. This means that besides customs clearance in Jeju, the entire cost when you book is what you pay. The advantage to this compared to other routes is that you won't have any extra costs involved when you transport your cargo. Now, here are a few important details you need to know to book this train. Firstly, the booking and cutoff times. The trains depart every Tuesday, and cargo can be delivered anytime between Thursday and Monday before the train departure. However, all the documents you need to transport the cargo must be delivered by noon on the Friday before the departure. The documents you must provide to us before your cargo can be transported are an X1 document, invoices, and packing lists. At FELB, we are constantly updating and improving our services. Here are just some of the most important pieces of news you may want to know about us. Firstly, for eastbound trains, we've been strengthening our services recently with options to North China at Changchun for South Korea, Taiwan, and Japan. We will be developing both westbound and eastbound rails from Changchun in the next few months, and we are planning multiple departures per week with an estimated transit time of about 20 days. We also have SOC open this fall for use for our customers. And for westbound traffic, we have added both FCL and LCL options from Taiwan, Japan, and in China at Shillong and Ganzhou going to Europe. Also, we are able to offer dedicated services and solutions for nearly every cargo type. For example, garments and hangers for the fashion industry, or solutions for dangerous cargo to Asia. Also, we can make dedicated block train solutions for anywhere in China. Now is the section of the webinar where we will be answering any questions you may have. Please write in the comment box for this video, and me and my colleague Pavlina will be giving you answers. So, now that no one has any questions, if you would like to contact us or find out more about our new routes and services or about our company, you can visit our website at www.felb.world, where you can read more information and even download our company presentation in English, Chinese, or Russian. To keep up to date on all of FELB's most important news, you can sign up for our newsletter at the link provided in this video's description. Thank you for your time, and if you wish to view the webinar again at any later point, you can view a recording of it on our YouTube channel anytime.